This is my mom, Mildred Washington, and we share a very similar story with very different outcomes. She died of brain and breast cancer in 1995. She had every kind of modality we could give her at the time, but quite frankly, she withered away. I was diagnosed on October 6th of 2020, which was the 25th anniversary of her death. I think I always waited for that shoe to drop, and it did. I was diagnosed at a different healthcare system, and I immediately asked for a referral to UT Southwestern. It's an NCI-designated cancer center, and I wanted the academics and the research and the clinical practice that go along with what the cancer treatment is here. I was diagnosed with HER2 positive, PR, ER negative. That's a very clinical piece to say, but it's important because 5 years ago, this diagnosis would have been a terminal diagnosis. And the clinical research that's being done at UT Southwestern fit for me.
When she was first diagnosed, in her mind, she's getting the same diagnosis that her mother had 25 years in the past. And she wanted to make sure she came to an NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center or a center with the expertise to provide her the best possible care. We're really providing the full spectrum of care for our cancer patients. She came to us at a sort of a perfect time where we were having clinical trials open for her specific type of breast cancer.
If it weren't me with the diagnosis, it's so incredibly interesting that my background as a nurse, as an MSN, leads me to question a lot, but also review and read a lot. They offer me any kind of research or resource I need to read about their clinical trials. The targeted therapy with antibodies, it's incredible. It's huge because it attacks the protein that feeds my cancer, and my body does not have to wither away just to be treated. I started my chemotherapy on November 10th with the antibody treatments. By January, all of the scans were clear. I had a double mastectomy, and now I'm still receiving infusions every 3 weeks. I hope to be finished in November. That's my goal.
It makes me feel fantastic to see that she's had such good outcomes with what we were able to provide.
For me to be able to have targeted therapy and add years to my life, I'm a new grandmother. I have a 2, 3, and 4-year-old grandchildren, 2 little girls and 1 little boy. And I don't want to miss a single piece. My mom didn't have any of these advantages. I walked the journey with her as a nurse, and we ran all over healthcare systems with uncoordinated, fragmented care. And so for me, I'm ever grateful. There's no reason not to come here, no matter where you live.